don't know how many times I've tried to film, and every time I do, the dog either barks or there's someone mowing lawns like they are now across the road. Oh well, it's part of life, I suppose. Anyway, today I thought I would start hooking up the power to the camper. I haven't done it for quite a while, and I'm just going to show you the process that I go through just to make life easy and safe. Now, one of the things I use is this fuse box because the power rating in the house is slightly different to the camper van. So I run it through the fuse box. Now, one of the first things I also do is hook my power onto the camper van first. So that's all hooked up, nicely ready to go. Then I come back here and hook my power into the box and then plug the lead in and then turn it on. I do it this way rather than the other way around because if something goes wrong from the power, you never know what could happen. Right, so one of the first things I can check while I'm in here is the heater. It's on cold, blowing cold air. Flick it down one, and now it's blowing hot air. So there you go, you've got it, that's working fine. Got a fan and a heater. Right, next thing I'll do is I'll check the fridge. So I'll open up the fridge, and the fridge has a little thermostat right in the back corner, so I'll just turn that on. Yep, and that's the fridge running. I can hear the motor running in the fridge, so it's good. Yep, I don't know whether it comes up on the screen or not, but it's working good, so that's good. So the fridge is working. So I'll just turn the thermostat off. Right, next thing I'll do is check my power points. Rightio, that seems to be working fine, so I'll turn that off. Oop. Keep bumping these switches. Right, now I'll try the second one. Try that on. Yep, that is working fine, just running a little light there. Well, I've got the light in my hand. Just have a look here in the back. As you can see, I've already started working on the floor. I've got the filler all in place, just waiting for it to go hard. It's got to take about 24 hours. So I'll let that settle and go off before I start tackling all the stuff along the side, because I don't want to disturb the filler while I'm doing that. So yeah, we'll leave that going. Okay, another thing I've tried to do is get this light here going, but I notice it's only on 12 volt. So my 12 volt battery, I think, is pretty much toast. So I'm going to change that out and get new batteries. So that light at the back will probably be the same. So I'll just check that out. Yep, it's the same. And the one in the corner. Yep, there's one of those in each corner. They'll be on 12 volts as well. So I don't think there's anything else I can check in the camper. Just have a look down here. Oh, there is one in there, so I'll check that out as well. Right, I'll just put that one in and we'll turn that on. Yep, that's working fine. So that's good. I think that is about all. I don't think there's anything else in here that runs on 240 volts. But I wonder actually if the TV might run on 240 volts. I think I'll give that a try and see what happens. No, just finding this here connected to the TV. So that's a 12 volt TV, so I'll have to work that when I go to work the 12 volt system, which is fine, so I'll put that away. So I think that's it. So I'll leave that like the filler to dry. I'm just checking the rest of the camper van, make sure that there's nothing else in 240 volt. I don't think this light outside, no, I think that works on 240 volt, sorry, on 12 volt, but just check it and make sure. Can't quite see what it says on there. Ah, there you go, 12 volt. Right, so that answers that question. So yeah, we've done the 240 volt tidy up, and as I say, I've just got to wait for this to dry, and then I'll start hoeing into this, and we can come back and address the 12 volt system later. Now, just remembered I've got my power station here, so I'm going to plug the, because it's got 12 volt, I'll plug the TV into it and see how that goes. I love my portable power station, it does so many things. So let's give that a shot. Rightio. There we go. We've got full battery, full battery on that, which is great. Now I need to select what I'm going to use. So I'm going to use 12 volt, which will be on DC. So we'll turn that on. It's now on. At the moment we're not drawing in it because I haven't turned the TV on, although the light on the TV has gone on. So now turn the power on the TV. Now it's turned to green. Now we'll see what we're doing here. So we're drawing about 3 watts, which is not bad for the TV. And as you can see, TV is on. Oh, it also takes DVDs and things like that as well, so it's quite handy. So brilliant. It also helps if you get down and have a closer look at the meter. I was looking at it from up high, but looking at it down below, you can actually see now I'm drawing not 3 watts but 13 watts of power. So still not bad, still plenty in the old battery. Excellent. Now, one thing I did ask in one of my previous videos, which we haven't resolved yet, but I've got this in the cupboard, and why would you have a trailer jack, it's all wired up, in the cupboard in a camper van? It's to me is rather odd. So if someone can shed some light onto this thing here, I'd be very grateful. One thing I have noticed though is this heater control. It works brilliantly. Like, I've got it on full now, and boy, that's pumping out some heat down there. That's really good. But the thing is, I can wind it back, and I notice that the heat is not working so hard. It's actually working very good indeed. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. That's brilliant. Well, that is lovely to know that I've got a perfectly good heater. It's the warmth is just amazing. I've got the door open down here. Where are we? Around there, behind me. Get behind me. Well, that doesn't work. Behind me. See, I've got the door open. And it is very warm in here. It's very cold outside. The windows are a bit frosted over, as you can see. And man, it is fantastic. Lovely heater. I'm really pleased with that. That's brilliant. Now I have noticed that the electrical warrant has actually expired in 2020. It's interesting. So I'm not going to worry about it just now, because the caravan electrical warrant runs out in September. So what I'm going to do is get them to do both the caravan and the camper at the same time, and that way I only get one call out fee, which will be brilliant. So there you go. That covers about everything to do with the camper van at this stage. So I'll carry on working on that floor that I've got to do, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheerio.